Hi everyone, this is Dion Smo from Koon's Modern Arts and or Smooth or Smo's Kundo, whatever you want to call it. But I am just making this video because of a situation that happened to me today, and I'm gonna say this right now. If you train in Taekwondo, let me say that again. If you train in Taekwondo, you better not challenge any kind of martial artist to any kind of fight or whatever, or any challenge. Let me say that again. If you train in Taekwondo, you cannot issue any kind of challenge to any martial artist in sparring or whatever. Why? Because Taekwondo is straight bullshit. It's straight bullshit. I call Taekwondo the Hollywood martial art. Quite frankly, because all the kicks, those fancy kicks, are just used strictly for movies. But anyway, I'm saying that to say this because I had a guy today who was a practitioner in Taekwondo. He's a red belt. He's a red belt in Taekwondo, and he was getting pretty froggy. I tell him, listen, I've been training for martial arts for a few years. In Smo's Kundo, Smo's Modern Arts, I got my own practitioner, my own expression. I've trained for, I trained for Freddie, yada yada. But anyway, he goes on to say, well, you know what? I'm a red belt in Taekwondo, and I think I could beat you in a challenge, in a fight. And my response was, I said, well, wait a minute. So you're telling me you train in Taekwondo and you're a red belt, that you think you could beat me, founder of Smo's Modern Arts? I said, okay, well, wait a minute. You're a kicking art. But let's just look at your punches. How do Taekwondo practitioners practice? I told him. And he, you know what? He did that, he came out, he showed me that straight punch like this. I said, do that again. And he did that. He did that straight punch. And what I did was, when he did that straight punch, I parried the punch, grabbed his arm, and boom! I hit. I didn't do it hard, but I did it hard enough to where I punched his elbow. I punched the elbow to where it kind of snapped the elbow a little bit. He's like, ah! Like, oh! And then I told him, I said, this is why you train in BS, because they teach you in Taekwondo to punch straight. Do you realize that's how your arm gets broken? That's how you break your arm in a real fight? And that's what was illustrated in that expression. He wasn't, it wasn't hurt too bad, but I just told him, I said, if I would have went full force, I could have broken, He's like, oh my gosh. I said, I know. And at that point, the challenge was off. Of course, I gave him my info to Smo's Modern, Arts, But I go to say that if you train in Taekwondo, that's cool if you train in that art. To me, I think it's pure BS. I call it the Hollywood movie martial art, because the only The only place you're going to use them fancy kicks is in Hollywood. Let's just come on. So this is to all the taekwondo practitioners who get froggy and think their balls are bigger than everyone else. Don't make challenges to other martial artists because, especially an MMA guy, because you'll get your ass kicked. Taekwondo is straight BS. So if you train in that art, that's fine, but don't go out there challenging other martial artists because you're. Well, anyway, so yeah, and I had that on my mind. I thought I share that with anyone who ever wants to listen. So Smo's Modern Kundo, Modern Arts, we're coming. Ah!